Hey guys, it's Sarah and welcome back to a new video. So from my previous video, which is the Style Korean haul, I promised that I would post my review on the COSRX Clear Fit Blemish Cushion and the Clear Fit Spot Concealer. So I'll be doing that today, but to quickly make an announcement, someone specifically requested for me to do a recommendation video for those who are looking for a K-beauty cushion that's suitable for darker skin tones like myself. So as promised, I do have the cushions here. I will have that video up sometime soon after this review, but I just wanted to announce that I haven't forgotten about that request, so I will have it prepared for you guys. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on the review, and I think it'd be better for me to make a separate review on cushions for more deeper skin tones. Basically for this, I really wanted to try this out. I think it kind of has to do with me trying to look for a cushion that would cater to my skin tone, my skin type, and basically that's it. Just a cushion that works better for me. The purpose for this is to be a makeup product that works well for those with a more troubled skin type. And I know I'm not someone who has excessive breakouts or anything, but from my skin type, this cushion works really well. The sun went away. But again, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Once I saw that they came out with a third shade, which is 27, I really wanted to try it out. So it took some time for me to, I guess, convince myself that I really want to try it out. So this product isn't exactly new, but the shade 27, which is deep beige, it's such a big jump from 21, 23 to 27. I feel like personally there could be a 25. So what makes this cushion friendly for acne or troubled skin types is that it contains Centella Asiatica extract and tea tree oil, and those are ingredients that help calm and soothe acne. What troubled and acne skin types could benefit from this cushion is that its coverage is great. I mean, just because you have troubled skin, that doesn't mean you have to cover up you know, your blemishes or your irritated skin. It's solely your own choice to choose whether or not you want to wear makeup despite being more on the acne prone skin type, or be more on the natural side where you try to just let your skin be. At the end of the day, makeup is something that you can remove, so it's really your choice. Usually with Korean beauty cushions, they tend to be medium to full based on how you build it up, but this pretty much starts off full already. So other things to talk about this cushion, like basic cushion information. This cushion contains 15 grams of product. It doesn't come with a refill, and also the SPF is 47, which is quite high, but as you can tell, there's not much of a bright white cast because in terms of its shade, it matches a lot more better with my skin. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm not having trouble with the SPF and PA++. So for the application demo, I actually pre-filmed that right after the haul. No, before the haul actually. So it's gonna be a total different clip. I'm not gonna be wearing the same thing, but from there you could just see how the cushion works and how it applies. And yeah, I'll eventually get back to the rest of the review. I wanted to make sure that I'd film a first impression of these two, so I haven't used it at all. This is just probably something that people don't really care about, but for me, I do care about the thickness of the band that's usually on puffs. I prefer it when it's a little bit more on the thicker side, so my fingers are like all snuggled up in the cushion, so it's easy to use and hold. Okay, so I'm going to do a light press, I guess. And this is the shade number 27 27, why isn't the shade here? 27 deep beige, I'm pretty sure. But that's how it looks like. On the puff it looks like this, and we'll see how it looks like against my skin tone. We'll apply it here and we'll see. The undertone for this is quite neutral, so we're just gonna see how this blends. So this is the application on one half of my face. I feel like a small amount goes a long way. This is well high in coverage for a cushion, and I also feel like because the puff is quite dense, it does pick up a lot more product without you knowing. So start off little and build it up as you go. I'm getting overwhelmed here because you guys know how it is for me with cushions, especially for K-beauty. I don't think I've ever tried a cushion foundation that hasn't matched me in this kind of way, where I don't have to stress out or emphasize about the SPF. It's just there, and the coverage is great. I'm going to quickly do this side, and as you can see, I'm going to just lightly press onto the thing and going to close the case so the product doesn't dry out. And then I'm going to, do you see that? Okay, wait. This is where I prefer more coverage right now because that's where all my blemishes and scars are. And here in the chin, right here. This just covers everything. Wow. Oh my god, I think I found my cushion. So I think I'm done with the application. This is how you can kind of see the finish of the cushion by itself. I wouldn't say it's matte on my skin. Is this supposed to be matte? I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it once I start the actual review, but this is how it looks like. It has a little sheen coming through the cheeks. I feel like if you're someone who doesn't mind this kind of finish, of course, you can definitely leave it. I don't think you have to set it, but for me, I may have to set it just a little bit. But yeah, coverage wise, it covered all my blemishes and covered all the acne scars that I have. So my skin is looking quite flawless despite the little bumps and skin texture that I have thanks to my breakouts. But there's one thing that I'm looking at the camera, and it's the undertone of this cushion. Like, it matches me, but it's a little bit too neutral. I feel like if it had some warmth into it, it could have worked a lot more natural with my skin. But like I said, we can make it work with a little bit more makeup like blush and contour. But overall coverage, application, I'm impressed. The cushion doesn't really specifically mention what kind of finish it is, but it does start off looking matte on my skin, but then later in the day it starts to kind of turn into a more kind of semi-matte, only because my skin is naturally producing oil throughout the day. So on the parts of my face that tend to get shiny, like the cheeks, nose, chin, and cheekbones, but this part here is highlighter right now. Later I would get a little bit more shiny. And with this cushion, I actually don't really set my face, and for a cushion to be long lasting, it has to be the type that adheres really well onto the skin. So this cushion does the job. It has good coverage and nice longevity, and you know, at first it may look quite heavy for some people, like makeup, like kind of cakey, because it is full coverage. But if you let it settle into the skin and give it time, like 5 minutes, then it starts to look a lot more natural, and on camera my skin looks flawless. And yeah, you know, it hides the imperfections, and I've just been enjoying this cushion a lot. I also did mention that I got a free concealer with this because I thought I might as well try it out. But to be honest, I don't really think you'd have to buy this if you're going to buy the cushion. The cushion already has great coverage that I don't really see a purpose in this concealer. And I did use this in the demo as a under eye concealer, but this is more of like a spot concealing concealer, so my eyes was just creasing from it because it wasn't really the right use. If you're just someone who needs to conceal your under eyes, you can just use a separate concealer that you favor and skip out on this. Overall, I'm really pleased with both products. I mean, for the concealer, I'll definitely have to find some use for this, but for the cushion, you'll be seeing this more frequently just because it has been my go-to cushion for the past week since I've had it. A little bit over a week now, but I am just enjoying this a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I don't think it was that informative, but once you see the demonstration, then you know, you just see how it performs and you would get it as to why I really enjoy this cushion. So yeah, feel free to comment, share, like, and subscribe if you feel like it. And so feel free to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!